The residents of Maplewood had been anticipating the solar eclipse for months, marking their calendars and purchasing special glasses to witness the rare celestial event. Sarah Jenkins noticed something strange as the moon began to cover the sun. Her calls weren't going through, and Mrs. Peterson, who always sat on her porch during special events, was nowhere to be seen. At Joe's diner, the breakfast rush had suddenly turned into an eerie silence when 5 customers vanished between bites of their pancakes, leaving nothing behind but half-empty coffee cups and confused witnesses. By the time the eclipse reached 80% coverage, the sheriff estimated that nearly 50 people had inexplicably disappeared, leaving behind personal belongings, running vehicles, and in one case, a dog still on its leash, tied to a bike rack. Sheriff Mike Thornton gathered his remaining deputies in the station, mapping out the locations of the disappearances and noticing a disturbing pattern. They were happening in a spiral pattern, moving inward toward the town center. The town librarian, Ms. Winters, who had studied the town's unusual history for decades, frantically pulled ancient records that revealed the disturbing truth. This wasn't the first time Maplewood had experienced disappearances during an eclipse. As totality struck, the ancient fountain in the town square began to glow with arcane symbols, and those who remained watched in horror as a swirling vortex opened above it, pulling anything not anchored firmly to the ground toward its center. Old Mr. Harrison, the town's amateur archaeologist, recognized the ancient tablet that had been unearthed during recent construction. Its warnings about the harvesting beneath the darkened sun had gone unheeded, dismissed as superstitious nonsense. With only minutes before the eclipse ended, Sarah and Sheriff Thornton worked desperately to complete the ancient ritual described in Miss Winter's books, their only hope to close the portal and retrieve their missing neighbors before they were lost forever. As the sun emerged and the town's missing residents mysteriously reappeared, with no memory of where they'd been, the relieved survivors agreed on one thing. During the next solar eclipse, scheduled for 7 years later, Maplewood would be completely empty, its residents taking a very well-planned collective vacation far, far away.